Hello everyone, I am Jaideep Singh Chahal. So this is I think update number 2 for the camper build. We'll be sharing all the progress that we've made in the past. I guess it's been a month and a half since we last posted an update. So starting on the rear, if you've already seen, this is the cycle carrier. This is already installed. This is the rear hatch that I had shown opens up in the back. So this closes right there. It's got support. This we plan on using for an outdoor kitchen counter, cooking, washing, all sorts of purposes. So it can stay open midway, or we can open it all the way here. So this gives us access to the rear storage. And the interesting part here is, if you can, it's a little congested here. So we've opened the access hatch. My head is going through the access hatch. This opens into the bed, and this right here is a movable partition for big or small stuff. This right here, there's more storage, and on the other hand, this side we've got the plumbing coming in. So this is where, from the water tank that I showed you last time under the vehicle, between the chassis, this is where we've got a Field Star DC water pump. So this will give us a good enough pressure for around 7.5-8 bars, enough to run the supply. So we've connected it to, we've taken 3 outlets. I'll show you those as well. This is where the water is being drawn from the pump, from the tank, and is going to the pump. And from the pump, the first outlet that we have, this is the outdoor shower. This, if you see, this again was hand carried by a friend from the US. So this has gone into the body from the side. We've just done testing, so there's water dripping outside. This is where we fill water for the under the vehicle tank from. This is for the fresh water. Will take around 85 to 90-ish liters. And the first outlet is this. The second and third, I'll show you inside. So we made a lot of progress inside. The fold down step, we took it off. Now we started paneling and all. So I'll quickly show you the inside. So this is where all the work has been happening, and the floor, if you see, the cardboard that you can see, we've mocked up the entire floor. We'll be doing a single panel 4mm veneer for the floor, lined by textured Mica. The idea was of doing that was we wanted it to be waterproof and sealed in a single piece. So that length is exactly 8 feet, and it'll fit beautifully. So we decided to go ahead with that. For an example, this one piece is fitted. This is how the final look is going to be. This is no stain and only polish. It'll be done in PU eventually. This is like 3 coats done. We'll be doing another 2 coats and then a final PU spray. And the hinges are in place, the stoppers are there. We'll be also having hinge lights, very beautiful little lamps that will go on every time you open the door or the panel. It'll automatically light up the inside. So we'll have 1, 2, and 3. The wiring is all done. The lighting in 4000K, it's all done, except my left side. This side is all done. And the roof is all done. So for the roof we did 6mm of bend ply for the curve, and we lined it with 4mm HDHMR. So that was the only feasible option. You can see the waves and all. That is because pushing the rock wool in and then lining it with the original frame, which had a few anomalies. So we decided to go ahead with this. Once it's painted over, it'll look very clean. So other major progress, the woodwork is almost through. Now the things have started taking shape. The fresh air in, there's a fan concealed under this. which is working right now. So we've got a fresh air in, and this will be the out for the chimney. So this will be the exit. The wiring is all laid out. We've ordered switches from L&T. So they've got a very beautiful set of switches that work with the remote, with an IR remote, which is very convenient in a camper. So we've ordered those. Everything is the routing is done. Everything is laid out and tested, but the final switches are in order. We should be getting them in another week's time, I think. And a lot of deodar wood has been used. I'll start explaining from the backside. So here, if you see, we've paneled that out with the natural wood. The big ply that you see will be the backrest. The fan opens up right next to the backrest. This is my queen-sized bed, and that hatch is where you saw us. You saw the rear hatch opening, and that is where the rear storage access is. Similarly, this side we've got storage right here. It's a little dirty. So this storage is here. This is where the convertible bed. Now we have the setup in place. I'll show you how the convertible bed works. And so this opens up. This will be exclusively for the bedding, and the entire length goes to almost 7 feet. So you can comfortably sleep this way. This will close down, and you can easily sleep, with your feet in there. And this is close to a 3-foot wide bed. So this is where the support, this is where the, I'll actually show you. This is where the center table will go. So this is the proposed center table, which is going to go on there and convert it into a full bed. This will be suspended on the wall, and it will be a big table, like a big countertop table. And once we take it off the wall, it'll sit here, and we've got a bed. Coming this side, we've got more. So a lot of woodwork has been done. This is the panel that is going to go on here. It is going to flip open, and it'll be an addition to the countertop. And also we've got a rubber wood paneling for the fridge. So we're trying to use as many flat surfaces for tabletops. So this being the biggest one. So what we've done here is, this is the kitchen countertop, and the tap is going to go in there. The plumbing is already done. We're just waiting for the tap to reach. So the tap is going to go there. Till the time you are not using the sink, it is going to act like a full table. Otherwise, this will pop out, and we've got the sink inside. So it's a stainless steel sink. Otherwise, it will look like a complete countertop. So this again is storage for kitchen stuff. Half of this is going to be dedicated exclusively to all electrical connections. So we won't be doing a lot of storage there. We've got tons of storage space. Even this has gone in. This is going to be the kitchen pantry. So that's the pantry, roll-out pantry. And next to it is, again, that is going to be covered. That is where we'll have 3 storage crates, and that'll offer a lot of storage space. The panels, actually, they've been pulled out for polishing and curing purposes. This is the big utensil storage. This is so below this is a partition. That is where the inverter goes. Above this is a big drawer that will be lockable, and 2 small drawers for cutlery and all. This cutout is for the electrical switches. So we are giving 2 universal switches, 1 power plug, 1 regular socket, and a type C and a USB, the regular USB charger. And all the other switches, the IR touch switches that I was talking about, will go here, so that once you enter, you've got access to all the switches, and after that you can just use the remote. And the wiring, what we've done is, this was a part of the plan that we were not going to do any wiring concealed in the walls, so that walls once sealed, we cannot be opening them to add, remove, or fix any connections. So what we did was, we kept all the wiring out in the open. We got these good quality battens, and the entire wiring is concealed but is in the open. So we've got access to the wiring whenever we want to make any changes or make any additions. And we'll get a small partition in wood here. This entire panel and that panel is going to be lined with the vitrified tiles like we have in our kitchens at home. So that will make the cleaning and all easy. This wiring batten is going to get concealed under that. We'll have a similar molding in wood running there. And if you can see, we've tried to very cleverly conceal the wiring batten under the wood here as well. So it's been done pretty well. The woodwork people, they've been putting in a lot of effort. And now I'll quickly show you the other side as well. The sitting area, this is a neat storage, and we've got electrical points. It'll be right where you sit. So this is the backrest. This is going to be the backrest. This open area is the deep freezer or the top opening fridge. This is our books rack, and these two are going to be closet spaces. One of them we are making it lockable, and we're also having a drawer down here. So this is for miscellaneous storage, and this right here is going to be for the this is where the the diesel fired heater is going to go. So all of this is going to get covered up pretty nicely. This is the washroom. So this is 31 by 31 inches. We made the cutouts for exhaust fans. So we've got a total of 3 fans. 1 for in and 2 for out. That hole right there is for the exhaust fan, and we've lined it with some mica and sealed the edges with silicone sealant. And as of now, there's a lot of material lying in there, but we've got a stainless steel tray made that is going to contain all the water. It will be lined with tiles, just like we're trying to make it look as much as like home. So it will have tiles on the floor, and a door comes here, which I think was there last time. And we're only using a single outlet. This is going to be the hand shower. So the hand shower is the only outlet in the washroom. Camping and traveling, you have to improvise. If we need to fill a bucket, we'll be using the hand shower itself instead of doing multiple points. So the AC you've already seen. The crawl through has been lined. We've got a small door for the crawl through as well. So we've done some work in the front as well. The top has been lined, and we made an audio console. We've got a 10-inch LCD player, Android player with all Google Maps and all the latest stuff, and 4 6.5-inch speakers. The audio stuff is almost through. So I'll try covering that in a separate video as well. And as of now, I think we're pretty close to winding this up, I think in under a month's time. So we'll be updating you as soon as we get there. Thank you so much.